Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Are you seeking a sign from your loved one and still haven't received it? You need to stay tuned for this very important spirit message for one of my listeners out there who wrote me a question. Her name is Abby, about her sister wanting a sign. She said, my mom, Caroline, died in 2017. I emailed you back then and you replied, she guides a child that bears her name in honor of her loving spirit. My sister, her namesake, was close to mom her whole life, and she did more for my parents than any of the 6 kids. She wants a sign, and she feels she's the only one who has yet to be visited. Mom, please send Caroline a sign so she can feel some closure. Your memory lives on with us, and we all talk and laugh about you all the time. Abby. Dear Abby, I love that. Your sister will receive a sign when she is ready. Your mom hasn't forsaken Caroline at all because she's her namesake. And if you've listened into my show, you recognize that I always acknowledge my callers that when they have a namesake, it is their spirit guide. And so your mom can't be parted from your sister at all because your sister is her heart. Therefore, she's close to her already. The second thing is that your sister Caroline may overlook her supernatural signs. As you mentioned, her memory lives on, especially when the family is together laughing and crying, talking about her. Well, she's among that discussion with you as she would have been if she had been alive. A third sign is that your mom's spirit is radiating through all of her children, all of her grandchildren. For instance, it might be the way somebody laughs in the family, one of her daughters or grandchild, or a behavior that's annoying or funny that any one of you have taken on. That is her spirit coming through to remind you how present she is in your life. Your mom also says that she's come through in a dream. Maybe it's not Caroline at the moment, but maybe one of the others had an experience with her through a dream. Those dreams are one of the primary ways mediums make contacts with loved ones or spirits on the other side. So don't dismiss those experiences. Dreams are visitations. The other thing I find with a lot of my callers is that grief has got a really heavy hold upon us that we've lost. And there is no loss when it comes to our loved ones. They're always among us. They're always with us. One of the ways that you can help your sister break through the block is giving her a hug. According to Dr. Kubler-Ross, 4 hugs a day is just getting by. We need 12 hugs a day. The other thing that blocks a person from receiving a sign is disbelief in the afterlife, or the idea that a person is powerful enough in themselves to receive the spirit connection without a third party such as a medium. And that's false. We all have that connection. We all have that supernatural ability to make connection to spirit because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So your prayer to ask your mom to give Caroline a sign may help, but it's really got to come from Caroline. The final thing that blocks most people from receiving a sign is death. Talking about death, thinking about death, that's something we don't even want to think about. Besides that, there's a lot of misinformation out there about the afterlife and communications with spirit and making contact that have made us afraid. I can't make anybody believe any person such as Caroline, if she is truly ready to have that personal experience, she must open and ask herself. I hope that helps, dear Abby, you and your sister to make that connection. And if you have a question for me, like dear Abby, then you can send me a question by joining the Facebook Radio Medium Laura Lee group. And if I select your question, I'll answer right here on air. Or you can just go to my website, radiomediumlauralee.com, and look for email questions and send it to me there. It's been a pleasure serving you today. And if you'd like to tune into your spirit each and every day, subscribe to the podcast and please rate it and share it with your family and friends. And we'd appreciate that. Thank you.